Alright everyone, we've got some big updates regarding Sonic, specifically for this new Fortnite chapter and season coming out August 20th. Hello everyone, I'm OCDsaster and this is OCDsaster Blue, my Sonic exclusive channel where everything we do here is Sonic related, so if that sounds like something your speed, please consider subscribing and checking out some other videos after this one. Yes, you heard that correctly, Sonic is coming to Fortnite. It was made official a few days ago, but they're releasing more and more marketing and trailers, and I don't even really know what to say. I never thought that we would see Sonic to this capacity in Fortnite. Fortnite is a huge multiplayer battle royale game that has a lot of crossover with other IPs. I just never thought Sega or Sonic Team would allow the characters from Sonic to hold guns ever again since Shadow the Hedgehog, but it looks like they have changed their mind because you can actually play as Sonic, as Knuckles, as Shadow, as Eggman, and run through the arena and shoot people, which is just baffling to me. You're not playing as a avatar with just like costumes or accessories that make them look like the Sonic characters. You're actually playing as the Sonic characters. So that's the first piece I wanted to tackle. These skins look okay. I think with Fortnite, it's really hit or miss with the skins and characters they add into the game. Some art styles and some aesthetics work better with the Unreal Engine and the Fortnite kind of component versus others, and a big piece that kind of makes this look a little bit jarring for the Sonic characters is scaling, because you have to have all the characters at a certain height in Fortnite, and they all have to have a certain type of hitbox, so that way it's fair for everyone to play. So they have to scale Sonic and Shadow and Knuckles up to the same size as Eggman, and they also have to make Eggman look a little bit thinner than he normally is, so that way it's not crazy with the hitbox, and you don't have to aim at shorter characters, because that wouldn't be fair if you have an advantage with the skins. And so they've kind of come up with like a lore reason for this. I believe they released a comic that comes alongside with this Fortnite release, and the villain's called Geno. It's not Geno from, you know, Mario RPG or whatever. They can't do Nintendo properties, which is also why some of the skins in this game, they pay homage to Nintendo characters, but Nintendo just wouldn't let them use them. They have a character that looks like Link and such, but that's not what we're here to talk about. Anyway, in order to fight this Geno character, Sonic and his friends have been given these like armor plates that looks like it extends their limbs, and like that's the way it's gonna look. And I'm not gonna lie, it looks kind of wonky. It doesn't look egregious or like the most nasty looking. Like, I'm not insulted by this, but it does look a little off-putting, especially when you have Shadow or Sonic standing right next to Eggman or these other tall characters in Fortnite. It does look a little bit jarring, but overall I think the skins look okay. I don't think they look amazing, but I also don't think they look terrible. So, you know, I'm here for it. Maybe my opinion will change when I'm actually playing the game. Maybe I'll like it more, maybe I'll like it less. I really don't know at this time. But there's some other things I wanted to talk about, because they keep revealing more and more with each day that this season gets closer and closer. Tails is a sidekick in Fortnite, meaning that he will not be a playable skin, but he will be like a power-up that you can pick up, and he can like fly you around. But he's based on the like dimensions of like the sprite characters in the game, so he's like this square looking kind of thing, and it's weird, it's funky looking, but I understand the execution with it. But yes, for all you Tails fans out there, I'm sorry, he's reserved for a power-up in the game that you can fly around with him, and he'll like carry you around, but he looks very tiny. He does look kind of cute, but it also kind of looks weird because he's like a plush almost looking like thing. I think Tails doll, it's too deep of a cut, but Tails doll would have made more sense for scaling in size, having like a Tails doll fly you around, but that's not nearly as iconic as Tails himself. So I get why they did this. What I think is the most impressive with this update and with Sonic and characters coming in, and it's not just them, right? Like, this whole season is video game themed, so Override is about all these other video game properties coming in. You got Crash, you got Spyro, you got Sora from Kingdom Hearts, a personal favorite of mine. So it's a lot, but it looks like there's going to have different mechanics based on what cartridge or which game is putting on the map. So in some places it'll be like a side fight thing for like Street Fighter for a second, and then the next it'll be Sonic and you're in Green Hill Zone. And I know a lot of us Sonic fans are tired of seeing Green Hill Zone, but when you think about it, for the average audience, it is the most iconic Sonic stage. And I gotta be honest, it looks great. It looks so good in this Fortnite map. They did a really good job with the attention to detail, and I just can't wait to play around in this part of the map. I think everyone's going to be dropping there. I think it's going to be a very sweaty part of the map, but it looks really, really good. It's actually my favorite part of this whole Sonic update into Fortnite, if I'm going to be quite honest with you. I'm just blown away by it. There's a giant loop-de-loop that you can run up. I don't know if you can like snipe someone while they're running that loop or not. That's to be determined, but it's just the detail they put into this, the design. It looks better than some of the Green Hill levels we get in some later Sonic games, honestly. So I'm really impressed. I want to see what else they're going to be bringing to the table. There's a rumor that the Shadow skin is going to be, you have to be an Epic Games account holder or something like that. Not a big fan if that is true, but I haven't seen confirmation on that yet. But that is a rumor. I want to know what you guys think. Are you excited for Sonic entering Fortnite? Are you a big Fortnite fan? If not, does this get you to want to play the game, or are you still going to pass? What do you think of the looks of the characters and what they're adding to the game? I personally am a casual Fortnite player. I used to play a lot with my friends. It used to be a lot of fun, but we fell off for about like 4 or 5 months at this point. But this will get me back. This has worked in getting me back to playing Fortnite. So they obviously know what they're doing from a marketing standpoint, but I'm curious about what your guys' thoughts and opinions are on this. What other characters and properties are you excited to see come into Fortnite? And will you be there day one? Where will you be dropping? Are you going to Green Hill Zone? I don't know about the skins. I'm still on the fence. I think it would have been great to have very cute and cool like onesies and accessories that have people dress up as in homage to the Sonic characters versus actually having the Sonic characters in. But I could be in the minority. Let me know what you guys think. We need justice for Sonic Man. Sonic Man needs to get into this game as soon as possible. So with that being said, I'm OCDsaster, and I hope you have a super Sonic rest of your day. See ya.